Hi, welcome to Cards and Chip Plays. I'm Adrian,
I'm Andrew.
and today we are playing Forbidden Desert. So if you would like to find out what we think about this game, or how to play it, or really any other thoughts that we have outside of the play, go ahead and click on the box right here. It's actually a tin, not a box, but click on it and it'll take you to the review.
So this is the board. This is the desert.
Would you like to introduce our guests, Andrew?
Yes, I would. We have Dan.
Ahoy, hoy.
Dan is playing the white doodle. He's the meteorologist. We have John.
Hey.
He's playing the black climber. I'm playing the water carrier. I'm blue. And Adrian is playing the explorer. And he's green.
Yep. So, much like some of the other co-op games we've been playing, we all have these little special abilities. But in the essence of time, we'll just go ahead and when the ability comes up, we'll talk about it then. Makes sense to me.
Makes sense to me.
Who's going to go first?
That is a great question, and I think it should
As
not
the captain.
Be... Captain?
Yeah, I decided I was the captain.
What?
Okay.
Anybody have a problem with this?
Mutiny.
Okay, I'll go first. As the captain, I elect John to go first.
All right.
It's an important point. Does this game have a system by which you're supposed to decide who goes first?
It probably does.
If it's last time someone was in a desert, we have a tie.
Thirstiest player goes
The
first.
thirsty.
I think it's you, judging by that phrasing.
All right, well, I can go first. That's fine. So, I can do stuff on diagonals, which is good, because I'm the explorer.
So you have 4 actions to take.
I do.
Move,
By generic
remove
order.
sand, excavate, or pick up a part.
All right, well, we need to get some tiles flipped over so we know where we're going.
This is true.
So, I'm going to start moving us in a southern direction, because we are at the farthest north point of the board.
You're gonna move diagonally.
So you're walking directly towards the storm.
Yeah,
All right.
the eye of the storm is the safest place, Dan.
Is it?
Oh, hey, look.
We found 1/2 of a part. So the way we find the parts is there are 2 tiles to each part. One points up and down, the other points left and right. When we reveal both of them, we find the intersection.
Gotta go there and find it.
So let me get this straight.
up the part.
You like the word orthogonal, but have a problem with columns and rows?
Correct.
Got it.
All right, so that was one. I've got 3 more. Just keep moving south.
Sure.
So I'll clear this one.
There's sand.
I'll pick it up. I'll get there.
You can
think
move
that's
through
south.
sand and...
It is still in a southern direction. Hey, look, I found another part.
You're really good at this game.
So that's 3.
You can't excavate in a
I can't
diagonal
excavate
direction.
in a diagonal
You cannot?
direction.
No.
Seriously?
Yeah, you can move,
I can move.
clear, and use
All right,
the
so I
Doom
clear.
Blaster.
And I know that's there, so in the effort of being fair, I'll move there and excavate there.
Why not just move here?
I can do that too. Do I want to be on there? I
You
want
have to
Do you
be
have more
on
things
it
to
to excavate.
So yes, you do want to go there.
For the people who notice that there's a slightly different orientation to the white arrows on the tile, that is because we know that piece is now in that row,
Not the column.
not that column. Which is the other piece.
My turn is over. Let's reveal some storm cards.
Cool. We got 3 of them.
3 of them.
Cool. Alright, so the eye of the storm goes, hey, let's move that like that. That would make sense. Storm goes.
That way.
This way. No, that way.
And you just failed the Mensa test.
So this one gets a tile. So second card.
Oh, so the pieces that move receive a tile.
Correct, yes.
Good enough.
Bam, storm picks up. So this means that the number of cards that we might draw goes up.
Great, we're on elite now.
Right? One more
like you want.
card.
No, he wanted legendary.
So if it were to go off of the board, nothing happens. It just stops.
But
And that piece receives.
I thought.
it is
Second
now
tile.
Second
impassable,
tile, so it is impassable. Correct.
except by John.
Well.
Because John's special ability lets him move through impassable tiles,
Yeah.
locked tiles.
However, in a system that's slightly different than the Sinking Island version of this game, that can still be dug out and saved.
Yes.
Unlike in the other game where it would simply be gone at this point.
It'd be gone. All right, water carrier.
Let's see. I will go 1 action. I'll reveal for 2.
You get a gear.
I get a gear. My gear is the Solar Shields.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I know.
That's really good to have early.
Me and other pawns on my tile may ignore the effects of a Sun Beats Down card until the start of my next turn. So there goes there. Let's see. So that's 2. I will do 3 and 4.
Now, one question that's come up on the Solar Shield in previous playthroughs of this game.
Yes.
Can you use it as soon as you see a Sun Speeds Down card, or do you need to have it deployed beforehand?
That is a great question that I don't.
I know the answer to this.
Do you?
The revealing of the storm deck is a separate phase of the game, and gear may only be played during the actions phase of the game, but on anybody's turn.
Well, then there's your answer.
So it must be played before you know whether the sun beats down or not.
Correct.
Interesting.
So it's a precautionary tactic that
You have to guess, is what you're saying.
Yes. But with 4 players, the likelihood that a sun beats down card will come up by the time we get back to his turn is incredibly high.
Indeed.
Yay!
All right.
Storm cards.
Storm cards. Hey, look at that. Cool.
Of the deck.
When those cards
Everybody
pop up-
loses a water.
This is water. I'm down to 4 water. What do you
So I
guys
would just
have?
like
I'm down
to
to
Oh,
3.
so you didn't deploy the solar shield.
Oh.
I would just like to point out that the water carrier has moved incredibly far away from everybody else.
And incredibly far away from the potential water sites.
This is also.
Well, there's one down here. Yeah, I know. That's 1. Give me 2 more.
Bam.
The storm moves north.
Bam. 2 cards. 2 tiles.
All right, 1 more.
1, 3.
It can go nowhere.
Woo! Cool, it's trapped in the corner.
One of the upsides to them being in the corner, the storm getting to the corner, is that it has trouble moving in 2 possible directions.
True.
I believe that means it's my turn.
It does. So,
Now I can spend actions to draw fewer storm cards at 1 card per action at the end of my turn. I can also spend 1 action to look at the storm cards equal to the storm level and optionally place 1 at the bottom of the deck, which I'm going to do now. So what is the storm level currently?
3.
So I may look at 3 cards. This takes 1 of my actions. And I am very glad that I looked at that.
Wow.
Go ahead and show
You may send
everybody
1 to the
3
bottom?
cards. So
This would have been a very bad turn for us.
Bam. That would have been fun.
You may send 1 to the bottom?
I may send 1 to the bottom, which will be a sun beats. Actually, I'm going to send the storm picks up to the bottom. Oh, but
No, you want to send the sun beats down.
He can send them
can't he play a...
his
For
solar shield?
people on my
He
tile.
can, but it only covers his tile.
It's
Ooh, that was an
fine.
excellent
I
point.
can get us to his tile. Because I may bring people with me on my movement.
On
However,
your
Not
turn,
before the sun shows up.
The sun would show up twice, which would put you at 0.
So it would.
So I'm going to put 1 of those on the bottom,
Perfect.
and the other 2 must go on the top.
True.
Now, I could use that action again to look and see what the next thing is and put another sun sweet down on the bottom. Would you guys like me to do that?
I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
That'll leave you with 2 still, yeah.
Oh, good. It's another sun beats down.
Banish it.
Same as before.
So that means we have found all 5 sun beats down. So I believe there are 5 in the deck.
There are 5, yes.
So you're going to spend your turn sending them all to the bottom?
The problem there is that means we're piling them up at the bottom of the deck.
But we can prepare for that.
That is true, and that's an excellent point. So I will go ahead and put that at the bottom.
We do have the solar shield, though it'd be incredibly early to use that.
There are 4 sun beats.
Yeah.
Not 5.
Didn't we already have 1?
Yep, so that's all of them.
That's all 4.
Got it, yes. I'm going to use my ability again, which will let me look at the next card. And I'm going to send
Which
another
I'm assuming is a
sound.
shifting sand, since
It
you
is a
had no
shifting
explain.
sand.
Yeah.
Could have been
Shifting sand
it could have been the
going
storm picks up, which would not have been great. Those back on top, and with my last action, I guess I'll just excavate the tile we're on. Not excavate, but
Now that's the crash site, isn't it?
Yes.
yes.
That is where, yeah, that is our
I'm
version.
relatively certain it's just a gear on the other side of this, but
Yay, previous knowledge.
All right. Storm it up.
Bam. Go that way.
it goes 1 south.
Storm picks up. putting us to still at 3, but 2 ticks away from 4. One more. Go south. Blocked. So an oasis is blocked.
Which is not great, especially knowing that one of the oases is barren.
This is true.
We also have one buried in the row where the engine is.
Alrighty, John.
All right. So would you like me to ferry you somewhere?
Ferry me away. I don't know where.
Ferry on.
That's a free action, isn't it? You can just do that.
Yeah. When I move people, I can take someone with me.
Huh.
I can just kind of do that. I'm just going to split up the party a little bit. So I'm going to take us over here. It's my first action. Second action. I'm going to leave you here to do things. Third action. Fourth action. Grab me a gear
And a tunnel.
Hey, so the tunnels are good because if you are in them when a sun beats down, you don't have to drink because you are shaded.
And John gets the Dune Blaster.
You may also move between tunnels.
This
which
is
also
correct.
helpful.
Yes. So if you're in a tunnel and there's another revealed tunnel,
Hey,
on the board,
John.
you can move there for a move action.
You should, at some point, give me the Dune Blaster. Because I can use that diagonally.
Yeah?
Versatility.
Sounds like a plan. If you ever want to meet up,
Sure.
we can arrange
Well,
that.
you are hanging out in a pretty sweet tunnel right now.
Yeah.
So, could be a thing.
The meteorologist is curious about the geological ramifications of tunnels that can move and still function as tunnels.
You're a meteorologist, not much of a geologist or an
It's
architect.
not a real science.
It's not a real science.
Was that his action?
That is John,
Cool.
so
Bam.
let's storm it up.
That way.
Just moving on down.
Moving on down. Go that way.
Boy, it's something
this
that's
one?
And buries another oasis.
That he does. Screw you, Storm. Go that way. Bam. All right. Yeah? Yeah.
I don't like this corner of the board.
Well, that's unfortunate, because that is the corner of the board you're nearest to.
Well, I don't like it, but I am there, which means I can start to help out a little bit. So,
You want to just stand there and clear sand in a bunch of places?
I'm thinking,
Since you can clear sand in diagonals.
yeah. So, I'm thinking either this space or this space I'm going to clear off and flip. Do you guys have any opinions one way or another?
This one's farther from everyone else.
I'm not sure what that means, John.
I'd say hit that one since nobody else can get to it.
Fair enough. All right, so that's 2. 1 to move, 1 to excavate. It is a deep, deep chasm in which I find the jetpack.
Woo! Hey,
Move to any unblocked tile. One other pawn on your starting tile may come along for the ride. I can.
that's good because you're going to need to use that to get out of the deep, deep chasm.
Yes, I can temporarily be John. All right.
It's good, because John's not very good at being John.
He's good at being a traitor.
So necessary.
John's always the traitor. All right, storm it up.
Boom. That way.
So it's going to do 2.
Lock that one and add a third.
Oh, good call.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look at him.
There's an important point. You can add extra X tiles on top of existing X tiles. You must dig them out one at a time, correct?
Yep.
One at a time, yeah.
Dan, you got covered in sand.
Oh
So
no.
you are, you're buried. So
I
you
am
have to
trapped.
dig yourself out.
So I am kind of contemplating just dune blasting this 3 right next to me.
That's not a bad idea at all, actually. So that tile's not actually important other than it shows us the direction. We don't need it for anything else.
Now, if that tile had moved left or right, it would actually change the column in which that item would appear.
It would.
However, once the item appears, it is on the tile it is on.
It
no
cannot be
matter what.
moved.
Correct. Let's see. All right, my turn.
All right, where are you? You're over there.
I'm blue. Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah, nothing is happening on your side of
I'm
the
gonna
desert.
That's good.
excavate.
Because if you were green, you would die.
This is what? Yes.
Oh,
this is
well,
true.
look at what
We know where
found.
the engine is.
Bam. So, row and column, throw it across the board.
Ba-doop.
Perfect.
It goes ding when there's stuff.
It goes ding when there's stuff.
Yeah.
So that was
Got
1, 2, 3, 4.
So that was 1.
1. Move here for 2. Move here for 3. Excavate for 4. Or should I go south?
I'm wondering why we're not picking up the engine.
Well, if we know where it is. We can
Right,
save
but
it
the
for later.
storm is right beside it,
Which may bury it deep.
which may bury it deeper.
So I will go.
There's a separate action to acquire that and to excavate. They're two separate things.
That is correct.
Yes.
So I'll move there for 1. So I'm at 2.
So you've already won. This is 1.
You flip that.
Right, so I moved for 1, so I'm at 2 actions
Yes.
spent.
Okay.
Pick up for 3. Right, and then
Then we have to
Get rid of all
clear
sand
it first.
You have to clear it first, yes.
clear first for 3,
Yeah.
and pick up for 4.
There we go.
Yes.
You did it.
Yes. Do we have to excavate it first?
I don't believe so.
No.
We're sure on that.
Let's see.
Rules check.
Rules check. Where is it at?
Well, there's this handy book you have.
Let's
I don't
see.
have it. Andrew has it.
And
I've
the
got it, which is a
Which
terrible
is,
idea.
It's always a bad idea for Andrew to have the rules.
Indeed.
Let's see. Pick apart.
For a guy who doesn't really feel about
It must be
games.
both excavated and unblocked.
Oh.
It says so on the back of all of our character cards.
Hey, look at that. So let's say that.
So 4 would be
So
to excavate it.
You get another gear.
And the good news is that you are now on the space with the part, so if that space moves, you will go with it. What'd you get?
Doom Blaster.
Everybody's getting Doom Blaster but me.
Are we ready for the storm to move?
Yes,
we
we
are.
Do it.
It's going this way a lot.
How many Storm Picks Up cards did we show up?
2.
Okay, so there are 3 of those total in the that thing. That way.
Going north. And now all the oases are at least partially buried.
Yay. We don't need water.
Storm picks up.
Hey! There's the 3rd. Cool.
You're thankfully still within the 3 zone, right?
Yep, for
We
now.
have 2 Sunbeats down at the bottom.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
We are coming up to that.
It is my turn. Well, I must spend my first action digging out the spot I'm on.
True.
So we will do that.
Well, that's to dig you out.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I will now dig out the location again and excavate it because I have nothing else to do. And I found a tunnel.
And another gear.
So you can move back and
Hit him
forth
with a gear.
those tunnels.
Hit him with a gear.
Oh, sorry.
It's you.
Bam! Terrascope. Lets you peek under any unexcavated tile.
That's useful. I'm going to go ahead and use that now and see if I can locate the bad oasis.
That is a great idea. What do we got? What do we got?
And it is that one, is the bad oasis.
So that one will not give us water.
So that means there's 2 good ones, right?
That is
Which
correct.
is these 2.
Which are these 2.
I feel that was probably one of the better uses of Terrascope.
That was a very good use.
Back to the box, that is. Alright. Storm time.
I have
No?
one more action
Alright, we'll do it.
because that does not take an action to use Terrascope.
Correct.
One less card.
Get rid of sand from here. Because you can get rid of sand.
Adjacent.
Don't bother. I'm gonna.
I'm going to draw one less card,
Okay.
as is an ability from the meteorologist.
Good idea.
Great idea. So,
So I only draw 2.
Correct.
The storm moves towards
Flip it there.
moves towards me and cannot, so that's good. And now moves towards John.
So the crash site now has sand on it. All right, John.
All right. I'm gonna open up with Doom Blasting, which takes no action.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Walking over here. Flip flop it around. So that's 2 actions.
Bam. Getting him a solar
Get
shield.
myself a solar shield.
We have 2 solar shields.
Perfect.
We also have 2 tunnels.
2 tunnels.
Very close together, but we do have them.
Well, let's just move diagonal. Normally not something anyone other than you can do.
I'm gonna go ahead and go 3-4 and be happy there.
Okay. Cool. Storm time.
Nowhere.
The card's upside down.
Oh,
Oh.
gotta remember orientation.
So
Which is why the north, east, south, and west is important.
So now you and the piece are buried.
This is correct.
but you are buried with it. You are holding tightly to the piece.
So I can get that piece for 3 actions.
Moves towards me. Now the tunnels are right next to each other,
Right?
and I'm buried in the tunnel. That was 3,
Well,
right?
you're not buried since.
That was 2.
Yeah. Well, no, he's drawing one less card anyway for his last action.
No. This
That's
is
only on his turn.
action. It's
Oh,
only-
sorry.
One more.
Bam.
Storm is this way.
All right.
Alright.
Now it's me.
You're in a chasm.
I am in a chasm.
How many cards are left?
8. And all 4 are at the bottom, correct?
2. 2 of the Sunbeam Zone are on the bottom.
Okay.
I am going to go 1, 2, 3.
I realized the one
Before
for
it
you-
gets back to my turn, those are all going to be flipped. So I'm going to go ahead and deploy my solar shield now.
Not a bad move.
Right where you are?
Right where I am, knowing full well this is
Yeah,
going to be a
you're
terrible day.
Well, I'm in a Tundle.
I'm not. I'm gonna have to deploy mine also. No, I won't.
No.
Will I? Well, I could take the hit on water.
I'd prefer you didn't take a 3 water hit.
I'm going to move there.
Well, no, because I
Wait,
can
no,
take.
I'm not. I'm going to uncover
When
this
we
space.
excavate an oasis, I can take 2 water
Right.
from an already excavated oasis instead of having to be on it to get the water.
Fair.
So, I mean,
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
That was me.
Bam. So that way. Westward soon. I am
Two.
not going anywhere. North 3.
I can only go 1. 3.
West 1.
Curious question. Does this game have solo playability?
No.
That answers that question.
Interesting.
I mean,
the, game, the mechanic seems that it would work for solo
Technically, you could just drop 2 pawns on and play both of them.
Was it Island
No.
solo play? No.
Same thing.
Cool.
All right, Andrew. You're up.
It just seems the mechanics of this game are similar to what I usually see in solo
Big.
games.
2, grab,
3.
dig in a direction.
You could blast that out.
And
I don't want to waste it.
Fair enough.
And 3,
Yes, sir.
Now, hang on. How many cards do we have left in the deck?
5. The first one of these will be a Sun Beats Down.
The bottom 2.
It's the bottom 3. Because I put 3 on the bottom.
I'm going to use my jetpack. That's not me.
That's not you. Come to a tunnel.
Thanks, though.
Oh, you don't want to hang out my solar shield?
Sure, John. I'll hang out your solar shield. So that's
So
my
should-
jetpack.
Alright.
I'm going to wait until your turn to deploy my shield. So I'll take 1, but then avoid 2.
Wait, what?
He's going to deploy his shield on Dan's turn.
Why?
I don't know. Should I just do it now?
It doesn't matter.
It's too late now.
Deploy it now.
We've already started flipping. And everybody drinks.
Actually,
No.
you drink.
I do. I drink. I drink. Yeah.
You're the only one who drinks. So John and I are covered by the solar shield.
I'm
I'm
not.
gonna
I'm not worried about it though.
I never said you should be,
No.
but I'm just pointing out that you're the only one who's drinking.
Cool. Cool.
You drunk.
That spot out.
And excavating 1 north.
Excavate this guy.
You have to be
You have
on
to be
it.
on
Have
it.
to be on it?
Yep.
But you can move right to it.
2, 3 for the flip.
And then I'd move back to the tunnel.
And we know where one of the sundials is.
I'm back to the tunnel. And
Sun base
are
down.
you going to deploy your solar shield before I start doing that? Yes, sir. The sun beats down. We're all okay. The sun beats down. We're all okay. Someone shuffle that, please, because we need to draw one
This
more.
guy up real quick. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So I'm just truffling over here.
It's not the truffle shuffle.
It could be.
So this one will go away. at the start of your turn.
And the storm moves north.
There's a lot of sand out there.
Yeah, we're in a desert.
All right, so this solar shield is gone because it's now the start of John's turn.
Who will dig and flip? Find another tunnel.
Right in the line.
It's just a really long tunnel.
Just
Grab-
one long tunnel. But we'll
Give
move
myself
around
a
because that's how
jetpack.
tunnels work. Tunnels move.
I will go ahead and hand away my jetpack.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm giving it to you.
Oh, you're giving it to me.
Since you are on my tile.
Yeah.
And I can already kind of do that. So that was 2 actions. Would you like to come out of the tunnel?
Where are you headed?
Right here. Flipping this one, but you'd be closer to other things.
I was actually gonna head back this direction.
Alright, then I will leave you. I believe we found a thing.
We did find the crystal.
Buried under sand.
Cool. Guess I know what I'm doing on my turn.
Hey, shiny.
So,
Are you done?
That translucent
was there anything for me to
plastic.
dig there? I forget.
No.
There wasn't anything that I had to dig here?
No, you.
No.
Okay, so I
Yeah, you
flip.
did dig there.
I did dig? Okay, so dig, flip, move, flip. Okay, yeah,
you're
good.
good.
Storm moves that way. And somehow the sundial's location is moved to this particular column.
Shifting sands and whatnot.
And then moved back to the column it was in.
And
Just
now,
a little bit more buried.
impassable. Looks like I'm not going a whole lot of anywhere.
You have a Dune Blaster. You can get out.
I know. I was really hoping to save it though.
That's a spot that could use some blasting.
All right. So
Our
I'm
starting
going to
Yes,
2,
It's just got a gear on the other side.
that's true.
3.
A gear's a gear.
I don't have to
You
excavate.
do have to excavate,
Do have to excavate,
which is good anyway.
which is good anyway.
So the propeller
That's
is
4.
neutral.
Cool. Storm time.
I'll grab the mana crystal next turn.
Bam. What's the style up to? 4?
Yep.
That's 4.
Nothing?
Good. It's good.
Cool.
Perfect.
How are we doing for water?
I'm at 3.
I'm
I'm
at
at
3.
2.
We're all down 1.
Andrew's down 2.
Andrew's down 2 because he didn't have a shield.
So we know there's an oasis over here. So if
And in the
need
top
be,
corner.
and there's one on top, but that one's buried. This one's free. So on my next turn, I can flip this up. If this starts to become a problem, this solar shield is gone. Andrew, you need to get out of there, man.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, what if I go east, excavate, and then Dune Blast here, or should I Dune Blast that? 1, 2. Actually, no. I could move here, flip,
Where's
and then
the
take
crash
those 2
site?
out. The crash site
This is the
right-
crash site.
It's super buried.
This is not the exit though.
Oh, it's not.
The
That's
exit
right.
is its own tile.
Yeah, why don't you?
Somewhere beneath the sand.
Why don't you get that guy then?
Move, flip, and then remove sand for my 4.
Yeah, don't blast it. Just take
Right.
one out. Yeah.
So move, excavate.
Hey!
Hey, there it is. Cool.
asked
and
about
then
it, and now we
remove
found it.
And remove.
Yeah.
Storm time.
Storm time.
Perfect. Not going anywhere. Goes this way. And da, 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 da. 2 more tiles are impassable. So last card goes this way.
Okay, so
So what?
we've got the crystal out. We need 1 location indicator for the sundial. We need 1 location indicator for the prop. And then we need the GTFO, right?
Yep.
That's where we're at? Okay.
I'm going to use my first action to look at the top 3 cards. All 3, right?
Yep.
Top 3 cards.
That is a good idea, Dan.
And I'm going to go ahead and put the storm picks up on the bottom.
I like this plan.
Are the other 2 more or less acceptable?
The other 2 are totally acceptable.
Now you're safe in the cage.
Despite all his rage, he's safe in the cage. That's how
That was 1 action.
That was.
2 actions. 3 actions. 4 actions.
You are still safe in the cage.
Still safe in a cage.
Bam, storm time. Uppities. This way. Bam.
Even more buried, but whatever.
Well, no, that one's still.
That's the starting location.
Yeah. So there's
So we
no.
know it's only a gear.
This way. 1, 2,
You
3.
just love being under sand.
I do. I am not just going anywhere. What's the last one? South.
Okay, not too bad.
So the tiles that are excavated
And on to my
don't
turn.
seem like a problem until all of the sand ends up on them. Because we're not
Lip.
excavating them.
Hey, look, another Doom Blaster. I just have so many of these.
So it's 1, 2, and this is 4, right?
3, 4.
Yeah. What else you got?
I got a Terrascope.
Cool.
Would you like to use that?
I would love to use that Terrascope and just take a little peek.
Well, those ones are uncovered. We can get to those. Is there
Might
any?
there anything
consider
that we
looking
do-
under this one.
Oh, we
Those two are the
actually.
ones we-
Look into the.
That one's pretty far.
This one's
That one's a big deal.
Summon, yeah.
That's the
It's
sundial.
okay. I'm on it. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, because you can move through.
I can move through blocked off tiles
perfect.
Useful.
because I climb it.
Okay. Oh, cards.
3. Storm picks up.
Hey, now 4. So since we changed over the threshold from the 3 to the 4, we do not draw 4. We continue with 3.
Right, until the end of this turn.
Yep.
Storm
down.
cannot go that direction. Storm can, however, go that direction. It's
just
be in
the-
the corner once again.
It's just the deep hole. It's fine. All right,
It'll
1.
just be level.
Ba-ba-ba. I think it needs like 2 more before it's level again. All right.
For the hole. That's funny. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
I can move to the oasis and uncover it.
But when you uncover the oasis, only people on the tile get water from it.
Oh, right. You're the only one
unless
who can dig it out, right?
Exactly.
And he's very far away from that oasis.
Yeah.
And neither you nor I, who are close to that oasis, are particularly hurting for water.
So I'll grab this tile then.
Okay. I
So
hope it's a
2,
propeller.
3.
Hey,
It's
Ask and I will receive, I suppose.
Right there.
Right there.
that's been us this entire game.
4? Wait. I could use the jetpack and pick up the propeller this turn.
Go ahead and do that, just so we know it won't get buried or anything stupid will happen.
Should I? Because I'm
No, 'cause the
way
hole's over here.
I'm way away from over
Way
there.
far away.
That's true, it should be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It should be fine. All right, 4.
Because then you can pick it up and jetpack to the exit point.
Yes, if needed, but that
Or
has
pick
to
it
be-
up, walk to me, and jetpack to the exit point.
I can also do that.
Don't like moving anywhere.
You need to uncover that space.
Flip over the one tile on the voice.
Oh, yeah, thank you. South.
Oh no,
What?
that's gonna be a problem.
When
Potentially.
getting to the tile, yeah, it's completely going nowhere.
Okay, not as big of a problem anymore.
oh that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
It
that.
does actually appear in the eye of the storm, if that's what you're worried about.
No, I know it appears in the eye of the storm. Just if it's in the eye of the storm, we can't get to it.
It's true.
So,
Because despite being the safest place to be, it's the one place we can't go.
because getting there is a
Expletive.
expletive.
Deleted.
All right,
Redacted.
it's Andrew.
I don't know what to do.
Clear the spot you're in.
1, 2. Now what?
Clear something adjacent.
Maybe the water
You could
tile.
go grab water.
1, 2.
Yeah. Because I can grab this, get Dan, and get over there. We know that this is the other clue to the sundial, which will put it, what, here?
Yep.
Yes.
And you can move through block tiles.
And I'm gonna go right there and uncover it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
The end is in sight. We just need to get to
The
it.
sun beats down.
Everybody drinks.
I am in a tunnel.
Everybody but
Everybody
Dan
Dan
drinks.
I am now at 2.
I am also
one.
at 2.
The sun beats down,
I am at none.
but not dead.
Now I'm not dead until the next drink.
Dan,
We just lost the game.
So because one of us has died,
And that was quite sudden.
we have all lost.
We went from doing quite well.
I'm in the tower.
Well,
It was a very hot tower.
so very
made
hot.
entirely of metal. It baked
All right,
you alive.
well,
Poorly designed for a desert.
We were kind of close. The end was in sight,
And then we weren't.
and then we weren't. So that is Forbidden Desert. So if you want to find out our thoughts about the game, go ahead and click on the tin.
This thing.
Yeah. And that'll take you over to the review, and we will see you over there.
This is going really well until we all died.
This is true.